G'day guys, it's about 7 o'clock here. I'm at the top of Wat Phou. This is Wat Phou itself, just behind me. Opening time is at 8 o'clock, so still got an hour before official opening time. I went to the actual car park. The boom gate was up on the exit side, and I just rode in. This was all at about 5 a.m. There were 1 or 2 people around just setting up the shops and stuff like that. Nobody said anything. I parked the scooter and I started walking. It was pitch black. I did have a head torch. It is an uneven walk. It is about 1 kilometre, and you've got to allow 20-25 minutes to get up here as well, because you have 150, 200 steps to get up here. We are at quite an elevation, which I'll show you in a second. This is Wat Phou, facing east. We're on the elevated part at the moment. There's this nice staircase going down, 2 braes, 2 big lakes, which you walk along at the start as you enter the gate. And there's also the option, if you come during opening hours, to get an electric shuttle, which will save you that 1 kilometre walk and get you to the base of the stairs. So we'll have a look at all that part of the temple later. Up here at the Wat Phou part, there is a number of different sites you can see. There's an elephant head, there is a crocodile rock, a Buddha footprint, there is the temple itself, there is a holy spring. I'm going to show you all of these things as well as we have a look around in a second. I did not expect all these cows and goats and stuff to be up here, but it's been quite nice to have some company. So Wat Phou is a temple dating from about the 11th century. I think it is about 100 or 200 years older than Angkor Wat itself, built by the same Khmer Empire, and the lookout is directly east. Now, I did try to get a sunrise time lapse. Unfortunately, you have all these trees over here to the east blocking that view. I wanted to get the temple and the sunrise in the frame, but I went at as wide a possible angle as I could, and I still couldn't quite get the temple and the sun in. So I'm just going to go for a walk around now, try and enjoy this top section before anyone else gets here, and then I'll start making my way down the stairs and I'll show you the rest of it. So far, these 2 trees are my favourite. I don't know what it is about them, they look cool. I wish all the other trees were gone and it's just those 2 trees. Very picturesque. Anyway, enough about the trees. So the first little site, I don't know what you call them, little landmark, is a spring, natural spring from the rock above us, and it is funneled down here. So I think this is another one of those landmarks, the Trimurti Relief. It is the cycle of creation. I forget the name of the gods now, but there's Shiva, Vishnu, and another one. One of them's a destroyer, well, creator, preserver, destroyer. So yeah, you know, circle of life sort of stuff. You know, that sort of stuff. So although the temple would have originally been Hindu, it was at some point transformed into a Buddhist place of worship. So it's like this mixture of Buddhist religious symbols as well as the old school sort of Hindu stuff. Buddha's footprint, obviously. Just because it's massive and in the side of a wall doesn't mean it's not a footprint. This one, if you want to find it, you're looking at Wat Phou. It's up on the hill to the right, whereas the cool spring's up on the hill to the left. So if you are looking for it, it's elevated. I don't know what to say about it. I am sceptical, to say the least. Just on the path now that goes towards the Crocodile Rock and the Elephant Sculpture Rock. And you can start to see the awesome views now that we have from up here. Cloud cover's keeping it cool, but it ruined the sunrise. And those two, I think they're called berets, but they're lakes basically. That's what we were walking alongside today. It's the Elephant Rock. It's pretty sad to see that people are riding on it. It looks nice, but if there's no historical context, if it was 1,000 years old, awesome. People probably shouldn't be riding on it, but the craftsmanship's more impressive being that old. Just standing here, there's no information. So I think the last little thing to find up here is the Crocodile Rock, and then I'll start heading down the stairs. It's almost opening time, like officially opening time, and I'll try to get some photos of the other temples before all the tourists arrive. So here we are, Crocodile Rock. This is the last of the little things that you're supposed to sort of have a walk around and find up here. Yeah, it looks like they just pressed a crocodile into the rock. Bit of an odd-shaped crocodile, but it looks like a crocodile. I'm intrigued about what this is on the opposite side though. There's two snakes, but I just don't know what the middle bit is. It's a staircase, so. I've pretty much walked this whole area and seen everything. So yeah, Wat Phou is the highlight, obviously. I'm gonna head down now, try and get some shots of the temples down below. It's just about 8 o'clock now, so the gates will be opening. Whether people come bang on 8 o'clock or not, I'm not sure, but I'll try and get down there before them. And also I'm starving since I've been up since 4:15 in the morning.
If you are looking for any of the sites that we visited today, it is not a secret, there is a little mud map at the front of the complex at the top of Wat Phou. The complex of Wat Phou is a combination of Khmer architecture and Hindu religion. It is believed that this sanctuary existed in another form from as early as 500 or 600 AD. The spring that comes from the rocks is a likely reason for this sort of structure and sanctuary built up onto the hill. The terrace is made of sandstone blocks, and there is a causeway lined with sandstone posts which leads to a large terrace supporting two symmetrical buildings. Wat Phou is one of the most important ancient sites in Laos. It's often described as the country's smaller, quieter answer to Angkor Wat. The temple sits at the foot of the Phu Khao mountain, near the Mekong River in Champasak. Wat Phou wasn't just built as a single temple. The whole landscape was designed with meaning. The mountain, the spring, the processional walkway, the reservoirs or berets, and the temple buildings were all arranged along a sacred line from the mountain down towards the river.
Almost down the stairs. I keep stopping for photos. Hope the video is properly showing how awesome these trees are, how they arch over the staircase and that. I like it. The trees might be my favourite bit.
Wat Phou began as a Hindu site, dedicated mainly to Shiva, long before this area became strongly Buddhist. Later, like many ancient temples in this region, it became an active Buddhist place of worship as well. The main ruins we see today are mostly from the Khmer period, when this part of southern Laos was connected to the wider Angkor world. UNESCO says the Champasak cultural landscape is over 1,000 years old. Walking up through the site, you pass the long causeway, the old palace-like structures, stone stairways, carvings, shrines, and finally the upper sanctuary. From the top, you also get one of the best views back across the plains towards the Mekong.
This is very nice. I'm glad I did this. I can see the first bunch of people just walking up now through the main sort of procession walk, and I've been up top for 2.5, 3 hours all to myself. Well, the cows as well and the goats. I should be able to quickly check out these 2 temples without anybody else, all in time for breakfast. So there's 2 temples, a north and a south one, and you are allowed inside, so I'm just going to go for a quick look through. Alright guys, I am spent. Time to go get a proper breakfast. I did have a bit of a chicken sandwich this morning. It's 8:48, so I've been here over 3 hours, 3.5 hours. Just behind us we've got some buildings under restoration, the south and north one, and then the staircase is just behind that. But I just wanted to point out over my left shoulder down there at the gate, there is another entry point. It's not an official entry point, but there is an entry point there. I think though leaving the scooter there is probably not the best idea. You are supposed to pay for parking, and no one's going to be awake at that time. If you wanted to arrange it with them the day before, it would shorten your walk, but you still have to ride around anyway to pay. So as far as I'm concerned, even if you want to come at sunrise, I would just go to the main entrance and park there, because you've got to go out that way to pay once you're done anyway. I mean, if you don't pay, there's something wrong with you. Anyway, that was Wat Phou. What do you think? Definitely worth it. Even if you come here at 8, you'd probably get most of the place to yourself. There are some people rocking up now, but not a lot. It's not busy at all. Later on in the day, maybe, but not now. Now, I just got about a 900 metre, 1K walk back to the ticket office, onto the scooter, and then that's it.
Well, you know what they say. There are no kingdoms without rulers. Are you ready for change? We could be kings and queens every day. On the low, we are brave. Yes, even braver than the bravest. So let's go, start the race. We should be kings and queens every day. You've been trying to find your crown, happy camper through the ups and downs, keeping calm, winning ground. Let's build castles now. We'll make gold on our way up, through them trees before we reach them tops. Oh no, half isn't enough. Let's build castles now. Well, you what they say. There are no kingdoms without rulers. Are you ready for change? We could be kings and queens every day. On the lawn, we are brave. It's even braver than the bravest. So let's go, start the race. We should be kings and queens every day. When the crowd is calling our names and the storm is one with our game, we just keep burning the flame. You are one of us.
Gonna try find some banh mi or something. So yeah, well, it runs perpendicular.